So the first thing we'll do is go to the App Store right here. And in the App Store, we want to search My Impact. My Impact. And here it is right here. It's this yellow and green little guy. So we're going to open it. In my case, I've already got it installed, and you will have to install it on your phone too. Once it's installed and you have it on your phone, it will look like this little icon, My Impact, right up here. See it? So we'll go click on that, and it opens up to our sign in screen. Now I'm going to get logged in and then come right back with our next video. Okay, I have entered in my login information, and let's keep our fingers crossed that I typed it all right. So I put in my username, I put in my password, and I'm going to hit go. Look at that, it worked. Okay, so it opens up and it has our name here, and it says start clock. Now I always want to start the clock, but that's not what we're going to do. We can ignore any time we see where it says start clock, we're going to ignore it. Not sure how we can make it go away, but for now we're just going to pretend it's not there. So instead of start clock, we're going to go over to the little menu. Some people call it a hamburger because it has 3 stripes together like a hamburger. So it's over here. See that right there? Boink. It opens up this little side menu, and there's all kinds of things we can look at and play with. So today we're going to go to opportunities, so you can see what opportunities are available for you. If you are an in-home volunteer, you're going to see an in-home volunteer opportunity. And if you are a courier, you'll see a courier opportunity. If you're an admin, same. So go on down the line. So for today's use, I'm situated as an in-home volunteer and a courier volunteer. So I'm going to click on opportunities just to make sure. Yes, indeed. I am approved for these 2 opportunities, courier and in-home companionship. Well, let's just say I don't know what to do from here on this section. So I'm going to go back to where I was. I hit the arrow back, and this is not what I want. So I'm going to hit that hamburger again. Doink. Now, here's that opened up again. I clicked on opportunities a minute ago. Didn't really need that. Now I'm going to go to schedule. Well, look, my schedule's empty for Monday today, but I still have those 2 opportunities down below. Okay, it looks like I could click on them if I want to. That's one option, but I'm going to go back to the little hamburger, click, and it's going to open up hours. That's the one I would love for you guys to use, hours. So you click on hours, and it says view past logged hours, which I have some, but you won't have any at the beginning. Log hours for Snowline Clinical Volunteers. That's us. So I'm going to click on that. And that shows the 2 options or the 2 activities that I'm approved for. So for today's use, I'm going to click on Patient Contact Activity In-Home Companionship and pretend like I just visited somebody. Boink. So there is what we usually use a piece of paper for, and this is our visit report, online visit report. Okay, so I'm going to ignore this thing, and it's going to give me the date volunteered area. So let's just say we volunteered today or this morning. We're going to click on hours. Let's say I did 2 hours and exactly 2 hours. So I'm going to go 2 hours and 0 minutes. Here, I'm going to type in the patient name, John Moss. Then I'm going to click in his medical record number, 123, etc., etc. There's that. Visit day, date. Today is Monday. I don't know if this is going to work. Monday, 2/24/20 25. Great. Arrival time. Now I've noticed that this arrival time section and departure time, it doesn't like colons or anything fancy. So I'm going to say that my arrival time was 8:30 this morning. So really simply, I'm just going to get 830. And for some reason, that's how this app likes it. And then how many hours did I say? I said I did 2 hours. So I'm going to say 10:30 was my departure time. 10:30. Okay. Who greeted me? The dog. The dig. The dog. My next visit is going to be, let's say, tomorrow. Hopefully that'll work. What services did I provide? I provided caregiver respite. I can do CG respite if I want to. I can say I walked the dog. I can say I sat and visited with the patient for companionship. What did you observe about this patient? I can say she was happy. Oops, it was a man. Well, he was happy. Additional notes. We ate pizza. Okay, did the patient have pain? Now, this is a tricky one. If I click in that section, it gives me a yes or no. So in this case, I'm going to say no. Sorry for my hand jiggling there. Okay, and no pain. Now, for some reason, we're working out the kinks on this, but it's going to block me if I don't say something here. So if yes, I'm going to go 0 pain. It's a number that this app wants in there. It wants a number. When you arrived, how did the patient feel about your presence? Well, it shows up all kinds of fun things we can choose here. So I'm going to say the person was receptive. Then when you arrived, how did the patient feel about your presence? Well, I'm going to just say happy. Okay. Describe any concerns. I'm just going to type a bunch of letters here. None. Okay. Now I'm going to log my hours, or I'm going to save and log another. This is where it might get tricky. If I didn't do something right, it's not going to let me finish. But I'm going to try log hours. Boink. Oh, it worked. And this is the screen that shows the summary of all the things I just said. So I don't want to hit delete because we want to keep it in there. And then we just leave it in here like this. So now we can log out if we want, or we can go log another item. So let's log out. We'll go back over to the hamburger. There it is. And ta-da, log out. And we're done. Goes back to the My Impact login page. I hope that was fairly easy to understand and you can play with it and give it a try. Thank you very much.